Hi, I'm Carolyn with AccuQuilt, and welcome back to the Angle Play Block of the Month, designed by Lynn Kenny of Kenny Creations. Now, the Angle Play Block of the Month is an email exclusive, so if you're not yet subscribed to AccuQuilt email, simply go to AccuQuilt.com, enter in your email address, and you'll begin receiving 2 new block patterns each month. It's really easy. Now, with your Angle Play Block of the Month, the first document that you'll want to look at is our die list and fabric requirements. This shows you all the Go and Studio dies that you need to make this entire quilt, along with the fabric requirements. So it shows you all the fabric that you need to make this entire quilt. So in today's video, we're really going to be focusing on our finishing directions. We've completed all 12 of our blocks. We're very excited about that. Now you're ready to start putting them all together, which is definitely the most exciting part. So for this, we're going to need 3 different Go dies, and those dies happen to be our 2.5-inch strip cutter, our 2-inch strip cutter, and then we'll also need our 3.5-inch strip cutter. So your 2.5-inch strip cutter you'll use for your binding, your 2-inch is for your sashing in between your blocks, and then you have your 3.5-inch strip cutter for your borders surrounding your quilt that you can see right here. So what we'll do is take some fabric that we have, and as you can see, I've got 2 layers here. It's actually fan folded fabric. With your Go fabric cutter, you can easily cut up to 6 layers of fabric, so it's really easy. And all you need to do is lie your blades or lie your fabric right outside of the blades to make sure that it cuts all the way through. And one thing that you'll notice with our Go strip cutters is that both of the ends, they're open-ended. So it's really easy to fan fold your fabric. And one tip to make sure that you do is when you're rolling through your strip cutter, roll it through with the fold going in first. So then we'll take our Go cutting mat, lay it on top, and then you're ready to roll it through. We'll move this over here. It's super easy and super fast. Okay, we'll slide our Go cutting mat off. And then as you can see, we've got perfect 3.5-inch strips for our outer borders on our quilt. So once you've cut out all the strips that are necessary by following the finishing directions, then you're ready to start putting it all together, which is really exciting. So as you can see here, we've got these 2-inch strips that we're using for our sashing between our blocks. So we definitely recommend, laying out all of your blocks in the exact pattern that you want to put them. And then what you'll want to do is subcut your 2-inch strips that you're using for your sashing, and then start pinning and sewing them to the individual blocks to make your rows. Make your rows all the way down, and then you can add the sashing that you see on the top here, one long one across the front row, and then or the top row, and then do so on one with the bottom as well. And then you'll want to do your sashing on your sides, on your left and your right side. So once you have all of your middle pieces together, it's ready. You're ready to begin, using your outer borders that we cut out using the 3.5-inch strips. So for this, again, we suggest that you start from the top and the bottom, do the shorter strips for your borders, and then do your sides. And so once you've done this, you're ready to start quilting, and then you can use your 2.5-inch strip cutter for your binding. It makes it really easy when you're using your Go fabric cutter. So we are so excited to add the Angle Play Block of the Month to our patterns that are available on AccuQuilt.com. This is a gorgeous quilt. Everybody knows that better cuts make better quilts.